Welcome to this ultimate guide on transforming your liquid sourdough starter into a pasta madre, a firmer, low hydration sourdough starter traditionally used in Italian baking. Whether you're a seasoned baker or just starting your sourdough journey, this method opens up a whole new world of possibilities for crafting artisan breads, panettone, colomba, and more. Let's dive deep into the art, science, and steps of creating and maintaining a pasta madre. What is pasta madre? Pasta Madre, also known as a stiff sourdough starter, is a traditional Italian sourdough starter with around 50% hydration. Unlike liquid sourdough starters, which have equal parts water and flour, Pasta Madre has less water, resulting in a firmer dough. This method is prized for its ability to produce more stable fermentation, a milder tangy flavor, and a perfect balance of strength and elasticity for enriched doughs like panettone and brioche. Why transition from liquid starter to Pasta Madre? 1. Stability. Pasta Madre ferments more slowly, which prevents the sour notes from becoming overwhelming. 2. Perfect for enriched doughs. It handles higher sugar, butter, and egg content better than a liquid starter. 3. Improved shelf life. Baked goods made with Pasta Madre tend to stay fresher longer. 4. Cultural tradition. Embrace the traditional Italian baking techniques used for generations. What you'll need before starting: gather the following. 1. Your active liquid sourdough starter. 2. All-purpose or bread flour, unbleached is best. 3. Fresh, chlorine-free water. 4. A mixing bowl. 5. A clean kitchen towel or cloth. 6. String or rubber band for tying. 7. A small glass jar or container. 8. Digital kitchen scale for precision step-by-step guide to turning liquid starter into Pasta Madre. Step 1. Refresh your liquid starter. Start with a refreshed and active liquid starter. Feed it with equal parts flour and water by weight and let it sit for 4 to 6 hours until bubbly and doubled in size. This ensures your starter is lively and ready for transformation. Step 2. Create a stiff dough. 1. Take 100 grams of your active liquid starter. 2. Add 200 grams of flour and 90 grams of water. 3. Mix thoroughly until you get a stiff dough. 3. The dough should be firm but pliable, not sticky. Step 3. Shape and tie the dough. 1. Form the dough into a tight, smooth ball. 2. Wrap it loosely in a clean kitchen towel or cheesecloth. 3. Tie the towel securely with a string or rubber band, leaving some room for the dough to expand. Step 4. Fermentation process. 1. Place the wrapped dough in a jar or container to prevent it from drying out. 2. Let it ferment at room temperature for 12 to 24 hours. 2. The Pasta Madre will begin to develop its signature mild flavor and firm structure. Step 5. Refresh your Pasta Madre. To maintain Pasta Madre, you need to refresh it regularly. 1. Unwrap the dough and discard any hardened or dried outer layers. 2. Take a portion of the inner dough, about 100 grams. 3. Mix it with 200 grams of flour and 90 grams of water to form a new ball. 4. Wrap and tie it again, allowing it to ferment for 4 to 6 hours if using immediately, or up to 24 hours for storage. Key tips for success. 1. Consistency is key. Always measure your ingredients by weight for precise hydration levels. 2. Temperature matters. Keep your Pasta Madre in a stable environment around 24 to 28 degrees Celsius, 75 to 82 degrees Fahrenheit, for optimal fermentation. 3. Regular feeding. Refresh your Pasta Madre every 1 to 2 days if kept at room temperature, or every week if stored in the fridge. 4. Taste and texture. Over time, your Pasta Madre will develop a milder tang and a more elastic structure, perfect for enriched doughs. Common issues and how to fix them. 1. Dough too sticky. Add a small amount of flour to adjust hydration. 2. Dough not rising. Ensure your liquid starter was active, and check the room temperature. It might be too cold. 3. Excessive sourness. Refresh your Pasta Madre more frequently to keep the acidity levels in check. Applications of Pasta Madre. Now that you've created Pasta Madre, here are some delicious ways to use it. 1. Panettone, the quintessential Italian Christmas bread, rich with dried fruits and a fluffy texture. 2. Colomba, a dove-shaped Easter bread, similar to panettone but with a unique almond glaze. 3. Brioche, sweet, buttery bread that pairs perfectly with jam or as a base for French toast. 4. Ciabatta, for a less tangy version of this Italian classic. Why Pasta Madre elevates your baking. Switching from a liquid starter to Pasta Madre isn't just about tradition, it's about precision, control, and unlocking the full potential of sourdough baking. By slowing down fermentation and balancing acidity, you achieve nuanced flavors, better texture, and longer-lasting baked goods. Transforming your liquid sourdough starter into Pasta Madre is a rewarding journey that bridges the gap between tradition and modern baking. With patience, care, and the right techniques, you can elevate your baking game to create breads and pastries that rival the finest bakeries. Thank you for joining me on this deep dive into Pasta Madre. Don't forget to subscribe for more sourdough tips and recipes, and let me know in the comments what you're excited to bake with your new starter. Happy baking!